I see a lot of the 3 R's that we work on here at Waukesha Catholic: respect, reverence, and responsibility. And it isn't something that they're trying to do as part of their life or a day. It's something that I think has become ingrained in them. It almost becomes natural, whether it's just the kindness to me, to people in authority in the halls, whether it's reaching out and supporting each other in different things, or whether it's just being eager to learn and share what they've learned. You know, with me, when I pop into the classrooms, I see a real hunger there, and a real interiorizing of those values, those core values of respect for everything, themselves, each other, this creation, responsibility of wanting to take care and leave the world a better place than when they came here.
Children who attend Catholic schools, especially at the elementary level, are much more apt to remain faithful to the church their whole life long. They're much more apt to follow church teachings throughout their lives.
Catholic education requires fundamentally that we strive for academic excellence, but we also assume that the Catholic identity piece continues and gets well developed, so that the children that attend this campus will be well prepared academically, will be well prepared, fundamentally solid Catholic Christians, and they will be taught how to provide service to others as part of their entire upbringing, that we have concerned, caring children who grow up to be healthy adults.
The other great gift I see here on the part of the system itself, teachers and everybody committed to Waukesha Catholic, is that word commitment. I just see a lot of commitment here to the school system and to its mission of not only just providing an education, but somehow being an instrument of the wisdom of Christ in Waukesha for these students.
We decided to send our kids to Waukesha Catholic because it is Christ-centered and Catholic-based education, and that's so important. Everything they do here is Christ-centered, including service, education. It's just so important, and we didn't want to leave that aspect out of our children's lives.
We have one class per grade here at St. William. And then there's St. Mary's Elementary School, which is on the other side of town. And they have 2 classes per grade. By the time they're in 6th grade, all the kids move into St. Joe's, which is our middle school, which is 6th, 7th, and 8th grade.
The real strength is the fact that we are a community. We're a community within the community, the parish life of St. William Parish. We're a community within the community of Catholics in Waukesha. Waukesha Catholic has been one of the reasons why the 4 parishes in Waukesha work together very, very well, is because we've invited all the pastors to be participants in our school system. With that said, we continue to be a community supporting each other, good times and poor, within the context of parish life.
My wife and I decided that they need a faith-filled education that will hopefully guide them their whole lives, and they can learn stuff that they can draw on throughout their whole lives.
I think what we do probably the best is to have our students prepared to work in the church later on, to volunteer and to continue volunteering in the parishes, continuing the work of the church. To me, that's one of the greatest benefits of Waukesha Catholic. We do certainly very good academics, but if I look at parishes and see who's doing readings, serving, participating in the parish work, I see a lot of our former students, and that to me is the benefit of Waukesha Catholic.
I went to public school, never dreamed of sending my kids to Catholic school. Signed my son up, Matthew, for preschool. It was a wonderful year for him. I found the school to be welcoming, open, stressing the values that I taught at home, respect to God and to family. I mean, just wonderful atmosphere. I just loved it, and I wanted that for my children. So they stayed here. It was a sacrifice, but it was worth every penny.
We were looking for a school that had a strong education for the kids, as well as something with strong Christian values. And Waukesha Catholic has both those things for our kids.
You so clearly see that what you give and what you get it isn't about nickels and dimes or even checkbooks, because we provide something so much more, I think, than that. And I think a lot of parents see that when they come and see whether it's the involvement amongst other parents who are already here in the system, and I think that shows other people, hey, it's not just a school to go to, but a community to be a part of, and that's something that's going to sustain us and provide something that we're not getting someplace else. Yeah, it's a tough decision, and we are, again, I can't reiterate that, committed to helping in any way we can to make this kind of wonderful Catholic education affordable and accessible to people who really are hungering for that. So come and see, that's what I always say, at least just do that.
Our accelerated reader program is an attempt to encourage children to read. The research shows that the ability to read and success in elementary school is highly integrated. So our goal is to get children to read additionally as much as possible.
There is a wonderful program, the athletic program, and it can start out in 5th grade and it goes through 8th grade. One of the wonderful benefits is that since there are 2 elementary campuses, that is another way for the 5th graders to meet each other before they go to school together into 6th grade. They offer volleyball, basketball, and track, and it's just a wonderful way to meet your future classmates.
We have one program that we started this year called Movin' and Munchin', and it's a new program that involves health and getting the kids active, kind of health and wellness together.
We have started offering some new programs here at St. William's. We have a before and after school program for kids before and after care. And then we also, after school, we offer clubs. And we have different clubs that are run by volunteers. We have sign language club, cooking club, book club, journalism club, and writing club.
I like it because the teachers are nice and we learn a lot.
I like our teachers, and for subjects we get to do fun activities.
Learning more about God and being better in my faith. We're Catholic and we learn to respect everyone, and we do lots of fun activities here.
The very fact that we ask the question, are we living out the mission of Jesus and his church, is a good thing, because it keeps us from getting complacent and it keeps us stretching ourselves. And that's what I really see in the lives of the kids, whether it's projects that they're involved in, our Lenten charities, for example, and the work that they're doing there is a wonderful thing. But I see that as a testament to the value of education here at Waukesha Catholic, because it's not just about doing well on standardized tests or getting good grades or marks, but it's about developing into good human beings who want to share something with the world, who want to give back to the world, who want to give love and that respect and that reverence and responsibility.